In a video by YouTube user Destiny, Determinism Debate with Chat is the title of the video. At about 4 minutes in, he declares a airtight, watertight argument that nobody can get past. So let's take a look at what he has to say here, starting at about 3 minutes in. I'll back it up just a bit. We'll go right to 3 minutes. Well, he's describing here a ball rolling down a hill. And eventually the ball is going to get to the bottom of the hill. Even if we put 100 bumps or 120 bumps or whatever we do, trees, when the ball gets to the bottom of the hill, we can recognize the fact that it has gotten to the bottom of the hill. So yes, if we design something where with this particular path, we can get that to occur. Therefore, we can predict things, he says. Now, I don't mean to spoil his fun, but there's this thing called turbulence. We haven't got that quite down. And if he proposes that turbulence is mathematically solvable, I don't know how, then that would be strange. If he proposes turbulence is not mathematically solvable, which apparently is too complex to be, then he would have to say that turbulence doesn't disprove his point about mathematical predictability. Let's go a little bit further. What about quantum mechanics? He dismisses that, though. He's okay without quantum mechanics, which would also disprove his point. However, I'm with Bohm on hidden variables. David Bohm. I don't believe quantum mechanics is random. I believe there are hidden variables, which might always remain hidden. We do not have information on them, except their outcome.
Predicted it would move to, right? Like that, you just know where it's going to go, right? It's got a velocity. If it hits something, then the action is going to be, the reaction will be predictable, and it will go in a predictable direction.
So basically, physics as such, we know where a ball is going. It doesn't have willpower. That's the thing he says here. He's got these two arrows here, and he says it doesn't have the choice. A ball is never going to say, should I choose left or right? It's always going to go a predictable way under predictable circumstance. So he's just touting the laws of physics, right?
So the idea is just that your mind is the same. Your brain, okay, in your head.
So now your mind's the same. That's pretty good the way he did that. Did you see how he did that? He said we have laws with physical objects, and then he said your mind is the same. Did you see how he did that? That's pretty good. That was crafty.
Is oh my god, this guy's nose is huge. I don't know why I did this. I'm sorry. Your brain is predictable. It's an object that is governed by all the normal laws of physics, and every decision, every action you make, everything that's happened, right, will have preceding causes that cause those things to happen. That at no point in time can your brain summon from some other dimension up.
Your brain has caused it to be where it's at. At no point in time can you summon
some sort of divine inspiration to make a decision that is free of the universe that it exists in.
All right. At no point in time could you make a decision free of the universe that you exist in. So you exist within a context. Now, what would that mean if you could? How would you make a decision free of the universe you're in? Would it be a decision about this universe? Why would you make that decision? Does it have anything to do with your past values and your present values and your future desires? Like, what kind of a decision would that be? Is that just like a thought experiment thing? Like, should I take that seriously or should I just dismiss that? Well, it's the center of his idea, so I don't know what to do with it, really. This is pretty stupid so far. He needs to get some totally disconnected, outside of this universe way to make a decision, or else his decision has been caused by things in this universe. Now, what the hell would that prove? So his decision was caused by things in this universe. Now, that might be the weakest form of determinism I've ever heard. How stupid are you to think that that proves determinism? Because you were influenced by things in this universe, therefore there is no free will. He has not made a very good case for that. My God, is he making leaps. Now, I've allowed him to skip right over that part where he said the ball rolling down the hill has to go either left or right, and we can predict physically how and stuff. I let him skip through that, right? He says the ball doesn't have free will. I said, okay, we can go from there. We can move forward to here. Now, what if we didn't even let him pass there? What if we stopped him where he said, the ball is just like your brain? What if we said, wait a minute, is that true? Is there any more complexity in the brain there? But I just let him go past it. I just let him go past. And you see what a frickin' wreck we're in already? Should we let him have a little more say?
Concept is fantastical and incredibly naive, would be my argument. I don't know if everybody necessarily believes this 100%, but I've never in my life heard a convincing or remotely convincing argument against this.
He's never heard a convincing or remotely convincing argument against this. You must be hanging out with some incredibly stupid people. Let me introduce you to objectivism. Are all of your friends anarchists? Is that what you are coming from?